बढ़ गए।
26 January, the day our nation became a republic, symbolizes the power of democracy, unity and justice. On this day, we come together to pay tributes to the framers of our constitution and remember their extraordinary contributions towards building a modern and self-reliant India. It also reminds us of our responsibility to the future generations to adhere to the noble ideals of the Constitution and contribute as a team to the progress and development of India. As citizens of this great nation, we all need to take inspiration from the ideals of our Constitution and pledge ourselves to work towards building a better and brighter India. Let us rededicate ourselves today, individually and collectively, to strengthening the integrity of our country and the creation of a just and prosperous society. Indian Railways, the national transporter, has substantially contributed to the socio-economic progress of our country. Indian Railway binds the nation in a common economic, cultural and social thread. East Coast Railway has emerged as one of the blue chip zones of Indian Railways, with Khurda division playing a pivotal role. I would like to take this opportunity and highlight some of the important achievements for the first 3 quarters of the year 2024-25. I begin with freight business. The division is ranked first amongst all divisions in freight handling, that is loading and unloading put together. Till December, the division has handled 241 million tons of freight cargo in its terminals, which is 34 million tons higher than the next division, that is Bilaspur on SECR. Originating freight loading of 119.6 million tons has been achieved during the current financial year till December end, with freight revenues of around 12,200 crores. The division is ranked third among all divisions in the country in terms of originating freight loading. Next, I will take up business, passenger business and amenities. The division has continued to focus on improvement of passenger amenities. Large-scale improvements in stations through the Amrit Bharat station scheme are in progress in the division. Honorable Prime Minister of India flagged off the Brahmpur Tata-Nagar Vande Bharat Express through video conference in the presence of Honorable Chief Minister of Orissa from Brahmpur on 15 September 2024. Honorable Minister of Railways, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, inaugurated the east side building of Cuttack Railway Station, which connects to the National Highway on 6 December 2024. The new station building has air-conditioned space with modern airport-like amenities. New footover bridges have been provided at Paradip, Sadashivpur, Mutari, Barang Station, at Mukteshwar, Dandimarg, Mahadiya, Durakhapatna and Sonari passenger halls. Top priority is also being given to infrastructure development. Some of the important works completed by the division during the current financial year are as under. The third and fourth line between Dankanal, Sadashivpur and Indore, around 20.4 km was completed in this financial year. Third line between Bhadak Ranital, auto signaling between Cuttack Gorakhnath with 44.3 km of automatic signaling. Auto signaling between Gorakhnath Rama and B route of Angul Sikindra new line were also commissioned during this financial year. The division has undertaken various welfare and activities. 25 units of staff quarters have been constructed at Khurda division and allotted to the staff. 47 employment assistance cases have been processed and employment granted to the wards of the deceased railway employees. A very large development is taking place on the sports side. We are developing this ground into a national level football ground. The cricket ground is also being developed as a national level cricket ground. And many other facilities like badminton court at 4 different locations in the division, that is Paradip, Talcher, Angul and Puri are planned. Then I am thankful to the East Coast Railway Shramik Congress, East Coast Railway Shramik Union, SCSC Association, OBC Association, Promoting Officers Association and Officers Association for extending their wholehearted support in day-to-day functioning of the division in a peaceful and efficient manner. I am also very grateful to the members of East Coast Railway Women's Welfare Organization for rendering their valuable services to railway staff and their families and local public through various welfare activities in the field of education, craft, art, music and dance. On this auspicious occasion, I again appeal to all railway men and women to rededicate themselves to work with even greater sense of responsibility, discipline and integrity and with a spirit of cooperation. We must make all-out efforts towards achieving the goal of providing better services to our customers in a safe and efficient manner and thereby contribute to the development of our country. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.